In the heart of the pink lagoon, where every flamingo was a picture of perfect, one-legged elegance, lived a little flamingo named Frank. But Frank had a secret, a rather embarrassing problem. He couldn't, for the life of him, stand on one leg. All the other flamingos could balance for hours, looking like graceful pink statues. But poor Frank, he needed both his feet firmly on the ground, or else he'd topple right over. "Watch me, son," his dad would say, lifting one leg with effortless grace. All around them, the lagoon was a sea of perfectly still, one-legged birds. "Now, you give it a try, Frank." Frank took a deep breath, squeezed his eyes shut, and lifted one wobbly leg, and wobble, wobble, splash, he went face first right into the chilly water. "Ouch, I just can't do it. I need both my legs," he sputtered. Laughter echoed across the water. "Ha ha, look at 2 legs, Frank," the other young flamingos teased. "You stand like a human. You're not elegant. You're not graceful. You're not a flamingo, you're a chicken." And honestly, they had a point. While all the other flamingos stood beautifully, Frank stood awkwardly on both legs, like he was wearing a pair of invisible pants. He looked so normal that it was just plain weird. Frank tried everything to fit in. He signed up for flamingo yoga, but just fell over during the tree pose. He tried balance beam training, which just led to more spectacular falls. He even tried holding onto a reed for support, but still managed to lose his balance. His 2-legged stance seemed to be permanent. "I'm the clumsiest flamingo in the whole world," Frank sighed, standing on his 2 sturdy feet, while everyone else looked impossibly chic on one. "I'll just never fit in." Then came the day of the annual Flamingo dance competition. This was the biggest event of the year, where flamingos competed to perform the most elegant, intricate dances all while balancing on one leg. The winner would receive the legendary Crystal Feather Trophy. But just as the competition began, disaster struck. The stage, built over a patch of drying mud, was becoming wobbly and unstable as it dried unevenly. The ground kept shifting and tilting. One by one, the graceful one-legged dancers started to stumble and fall. "The ground is too unstable," they cried out. "We can't balance. The competition is ruined." Just then, Frank's mum gasped. "Frank, your 2 legs, you have 2 points of contact with the ground. That means you're more stable, even when it's wobbly." Frank's eyes widened. "Really, my 2-leg thing could actually help?" He cautiously stepped onto the unstable mud stage, planting both feet firmly. The ground wobbled beneath him, but Frank remained solid as a rock. He was perfectly balanced. "I'm not falling," he shouted with delight. "2 legs give me stability." The music started, and Frank began to dance. With both feet on the ground, he moved like no flamingo had ever moved before. He could perform spins, leaps, and incredible footwork that were impossible for the one-legged dancers. His 2-legged dancing wasn't just stable, it was revolutionary. The crowd went absolutely wild. "He's incredible," they cheered. "That's not a weakness, that's 2-leg power. He's invented a whole new style of dancing." That day, Frank didn't just compete, he won first place. The judges were blown away. "Frank has created the world's first 2-legged flamingo dance. It's more dynamic, more stable, and absolutely amazing." His dad rushed to hug him, his voice filled with pride. "Son, you're not a chicken, you're an innovator. The one-leg stance is our tradition, but you've invented something entirely new." From that day on, Frank started teaching his 2-leg dance to everyone, and guess what? It became the most popular dance style in the entire lagoon because it was easier, more stable, and a whole lot more fun. Frank learned that the very thing that made him feel too normal was actually what made him the most unique of all. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed Frank's story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing tales. We'll see you in the next video.